Going live. Hey, good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. Oh, yeah, and Bailey. He's down here. It's Sunday morning. Some of you should be sleeping in, I know. I wouldn't mind sleeping in. I actually fell back asleep around 4 this morning and then had this ridiculous nightmare about being late for some kind of filming. I don't know. Mm. Opa, good morning, sunshine. That's for you. Let me set it down. Oh, yeah, it's morning. It is morning. It is Sunday. What's going on today? Well, it's popcorn day. Now, I don't know about you, but if it's my house, it's popcorn day every day. That's our 4 o'clock snack. Popcorn. We actually were doing a kind of a popcorn comparison test. See, I was always an popcorn girl, but my guy, he's like a full on put the oil in the pan, let's make some really good popcorn kind of guy. I was buying the organic, cheaper version at the supermarket. He was buying Orville Redenbacher's. We decided that indeed, even though Orville Redenbacher's is significantly more expensive, it pops up so much bigger and so much more of it actually pops into popcorn that it actually comes out about the same price and it tastes a little better. Okay, that's my popcorn plug for today. But seriously, makes a really good snack around 4 o'clock. I got to tell you, and it's not very high in calories. But we're thinking about coming up with a different snack or eating dinner earlier and having popcorn at night and watching a movie and kind of like pretend we're going out. I don't know. Just an idea, throwing it out there. It's ballet day. So if you have a tutu, today would be a good day to wear it and prance around the house. Wondering what to have for dinner today? If you are, it is fettuccine Alfredo day. Ta-da! A quick and easy, yummy, delicious pasta dinner. Apparently, it was invented by a guy named, yes, you guessed it, Fettuccine. No, I'm kidding. It was a guy named Alfredo whose wife had just given birth. Excuse me, I'm reaching for my coffee. His wife had just given birth and she wasn't eating, and he wanted to entice her to eat. So he made this pasta dish. It was in Italy, by the way. He made this pasta dish with a lot of butter and Parmesan cheese, thinking that would be easy to digest. She loved it. And other people he knew started tasting it and saying, well, no wonder she ate it. It's delicious. Coincidentally, his mother had a restaurant. He put it into the restaurant. It was a huge hit, became very famous. Later on, he opened his own restaurant, calling it, of all things, Alfredo's, and then became famous for fettuccine Alfredo. And he even opened a restaurant in New York, and it too became famous. And now everybody eats fettuccine Alfredo. And what's the one that has the soup and breadsticks? Whatever that one is, they even came up with their own version of it. So happy fettuccine Alfredo day. Now you know what to have for dinner tonight. Okay, so this just cracks me up. As if Valentine's Day wasn't enough hype, right? Today is Rose Day. You're supposed to give someone you love a rose today. It kicks off Valentine's week. Really? Like Valentine's crazy isn't enough? I have so many Valentine's stories to share with you. Because remember, I used to be in the balloon business. It was the craziest day of the year. Seriously. We would spend a month getting ready for Valentine's Day, easily a month. And we would do more business in the day before, the day after, and the day of Valentine's Day than in the rest of the year. It always cracked me up that we did almost as much business the day after Valentine's Day as on Valentine's Day for all of the generally men, sorry, but for all the people who forgot to send something wonderful for Valentine's Day. Seriously. It says epiphany, please, on this side. Who doesn't need a little epiphany now and then, right? Okay. I will each day share a few super cool Valentine's Day stories from being in the balloon business at a time when balloons were being given instead of roses or with roses. It was crazy. It was crazy. All I'll tell you right now is we were so busy in our little balloon store that we literally had to take a number, and we had 100 numbers, and we kept running out and having to redo the numbers. People were literally lined up out the door and down the block to get our beautiful hand lettered like what I do for word art. I started out doing that on balloons. That's how it all started. And that's what people paid me the big bucks for. What can I say? Sorry, eyes dripping even with meds today. It's going to be another gorgeous day here, by the way. We're looking at 80 again. Yeah, I'm excited. It's Rose Bowl Sunday. Please stay home. Please, please, please stay home. This is going to be such a super spreader day if people go out and party on Super Bowl Sunday. Stay home. You can have a party at home. There are ways that you can watch with your friends. I know there are. There have to be. I'm not real technical, but I know you can do that. Do you think, by the way, that it's a coincidence that Super Bowl Sunday is also Chicken Wing Day? Just asking. I mean, come on. Isn't that like the coolest thing to eat while you're watching the game is hot wings? Isn't that how the whole hot wings thing started? I love chicken wings. It's truly my favorite part of the chicken, but it has to be really crispy. Yeah. Not necessarily, like fried, but just crispy. Here's a weird one. It's wave your fingers at a neighbor day. Hi, neighbor. Try that. Your neighbors will think you're crazy and have you arrested. Hi, kids. Why wave your fingers? I guess this is also waving your fingers, right? Like the Queen. Hello, I'm left over from the Rose Parade. Okay. Anyway, wave your fingers at a neighbor day. It's also send a card to a friend day. I try and send out like a card or two every week because people don't use a lot of snail mail anymore, which makes it ever so special, don't you think? See if you can like set a little goal for yourself to send out at least one piece of snail mail a week. It'll keep the post office in business and you'll spread a little joy. Okay, here's the one you've been waiting for. You ready? It's dump your significant jerk day. Also, right at the start of Valentine's week, dump your significant jerk day. What does that mean? That means if you're in a crappy relationship, this might be the right time to get out. Just go. There's a wonderful relationship for you out there somewhere. You deserve it, by the way. You do deserve it. And if your relationship can be saved, this might be the day to talk it out. Save that relationship and then give your sweetheart a rose. Happy birthday to John Deere. You know who John Deere was? He was the tractor guy, John Deere tractors. I guess, well, it was a big deal in the Midwest. You saw John Deere on everything and little boys played with toy tractors, right? But I also had a friend, an Australian guy, who worked for John Deere, and he would work all over the world, which brought him to Illinois for a number of years. And so we'd get to see him when we lived in California. They'd come visit because they were so much closer than when they were in Australia. But he and his wife and his brother and his brother's wife and my husband and I all went to Africa together. The reason we went to Africa together was because my John Deere friend was the person in charge of all the tractors for that continent. So he was already there and he knew the place and showed us around, and he had GPS and he was brave and we had a great time. Spent a full week camping in the Kalahari Desert, just the 6 of us and GPS. No guns, no guide, so much fun, a whole lot of alcohol. We were with Aussies after all, whole lot of alcohol. We had outdoor showers. Okay, so here I gotta describe this to you. Sorry. You have not you have not experienced absolute joy until you have pooped out in the middle of the Kalahari Desert. The guys set up this outdoor bathroom. They dug a hole in the ground. They had this like little, I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't a chair, but it was like a stool with no top that you could sit on. And then they put brush around it. And that's where you would go to do whatever you needed to do in the bathroom. But there were no walls. And it was blocked from the back with brush. And the toilet paper was on a stick. And out in front of you, was the whole Kalahari Desert. You didn't ever want to leave. There were animals and brush and sky and okay, that's my pooping story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. What else? Charles Dickens' birthday and Laura Ingalls Wilder. A lot of book learning today. A lot of book reading. Hey, it's Chris Rock's birthday. My wasband opened for Chris Rock once at the Laugh Factory or one of the comedy show. Oh, the Comedy Store. Yeah, the famous one, the Comedy Store. And was he a comedian? No, he was funny, but no, he took one of those classes where you learn stand up, and graduation night was to do your routine at the Comedy Store. And it just so happened that of the, like 3 or 4 comedians from this class who did their thing, he was last. And the next performer was Chris Rock. So we said he opened for Chris Rock. He was actually very funny. Or as they say in the comedy biz, he killed. Yeah, that was a fun night. Monopoly was invented today in 1935. Oh, come on, you play Monopoly. Maybe not anymore, but you did, right? What a fun game. I mean, what a great way to spend a month of your life on one game. Oh, this is cool. In 1985, New York City officially adopted dun dun da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun dun. Start spreading the news. They adopted New York, New York as their official anthem. Thank you, Frank Sinatra. And now you hear it all the time, right? I do anyway. It's Smile Day. I like to say that a smile is so powerful, it can break the ice.
I don't know that one.
Oh, did you hear that? Alexa was, she was interrupting. No, Alexa, stop. Alexa, turn yourself off. By the way, yesterday, in honor of Fart Day, I was having her fart for me. Did you know you could ask her? I can't say her name or she'll start doing it again. You could ask her or Google to do that, and they will. Okay, just saying. I didn't know that until yesterday. Somebody told me that. Yeah, Smile Day. Okay, and in honor of the beginning of Valentine's Day week, happy anniversary. It happened in 1993, so they've been together for quite a while. Happy anniversary to Pebbles and Bam Bam. Ah, so sweet. They grew up as children together and then married as adults. Isn't it romantic? Yes, Pebbles and Bam Bam. When I was in Hong Kong, the most expensive souvenir that I brought home was a Flintstones chess set. So awesome. And I have looked everywhere for it and I can't find it. I can't believe I would have given it away, but I can't find it. I'm still looking. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, it's Sunday, day of rest, day of fun. Take it easy. Fritzi's good. love and prayers to all of you who need them today. And by the way, Johnnathan Corver, who's usually on with us in the morning, has made a special request. His daughter is in the hospital. She had some kind of attack. They don't know what. And he has asked, please, that we send good vibrations and love and white light and prayers and healing to his daughter. To you, my loving friend, and to your daughter, I send all the best. All I got. You got it. Ask your friends to help too. There's very powerful stuff here. Very powerful. Have a healing, happy day. Stay safe. Stay in. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.